All right, everyone, thanks so much for being here. Welcome, Steering Committee. We're here today to really sync up and make sure we have a clear, powerful strategy for our interns as we head into this final stretch. So, what's our focus today? It's simple, really. It's all about turning this incredible year of hard work and growth into what matters most, a successful, long-term career for every single one of our interns. And the calendar doesn't lie. We're already in March. That finish line, it's not some distant idea anymore. It is right around the corner. This is our moment. This is our final push. Which brings us to the one big question we need to answer together. How do we, as a team, make absolutely sure that every single intern successfully launches their career? Everything we do from here on out has to answer that question. Okay, first things first, let's make sure we are all aiming for the exact same target. It's so important that we're all on the same page about what a successful finish actually looks like, according to the project search model. Let's start with a big, ambitious number. Our goal is 100%. We're not aiming for most, we're aiming for all. Every intern from this graduating class finding competitive employment. That's the bar. That's what we're striving for. Now, while 100% is what we're shooting for, the model also gives us our baseline, our non-negotiable benchmark for success. 70%. That's our minimum expectation. It's the line in the sand that we absolutely must cross to call this year a success. And we have to be crystal clear on what that employment looks like. We're not just talking about any job to check a box. The project search standard is competitive integrated employment. What does that mean? It means real jobs for real wages, working right alongside peers with and without disabilities. So let's drill down even deeper. For a job to even count toward our goal, it's got to meet some key criteria from Model Fidelity 1.1. We're talking at least 16 hours a week, it has to be a non-seasonal role, and this is critical. The work has to be complex and systematic, using those valuable, marketable skills our interns have spent all year building. So how in the world do we get there? Well, this transition to employment is a total team effort. I like to think of it as a relay race where every single handoff has to be smooth and perfectly timed. Just look at how these key roles fit together. You've got the instructor, who's basically building the engine, polishing those portfolios and resumes to perfection. Then there's the job developer, our SOUT, who's out there doing targeted research and getting our interns prepped for interviews. And of course, our business liaison, the ultimate insider, who's paving the way for internal hires. It's a beautiful thing when it works. But let's be really clear about something. The single most important person in this entire process is the intern. Our job is to empower them to take the wheel. They are the ones finalizing their portfolios. They are the ones leading their own planning meetings. They are, quite literally, the CEO of their own job search. And that partnership extends way beyond just our formal team. This quote right here from our Model Fidelity standards, it's so important. It says, families are not just spectators. They are active, essential participants in this whole process. We have to make sure they're engaged and supported every step of the way. Okay, so getting the job, that's a huge victory, but it's only part one. The real win is ensuring that long-term success. Our planning absolutely cannot stop on graduation day. We have to be looking way beyond it. We have to be ready for anything, right? Model Fidelity 1.2c is very clear. If an intern isn't employed within 30 days of graduation, a structured plan has to kick in immediately. The community rehabilitation provider takes the lead, there are regular meetings, plans get updated, there is simply no room for anyone to fall through the cracks. And for the interns who do start work right away, we have to finalize their long-term retention plans before they ever get that diploma. That means locking in things like DD funding, VR extended support, making sure they understand Social Security work incentives, and identifying natural supports at their new job. This is the safety net that makes a job a career. So this is where we come in. This right here is our role as a committee. This is our huddle. Let's talk about exactly what we need to be doing to drive this final push home. It really all comes down to the data. We steer what we measure. Model Fidelity 6.1 couldn't be more direct about this. Timely, accurate data entry into the project search database. That isn't just paperwork. It's our compass. It's what allows us to make smart decisions and make adjustments in real time. Because that data, it lets us ask the tough questions before it's too late. It lets us see potential problems on the horizon and ask, what happens if that 70% minimum, our bottom line, what if it's at risk? And here's the answer. We don't panic. We don't scramble. We execute our predefined action plan. Just like it says in Model Fidelity 6.3, we have a playbook. We know how to address fidelity gaps, how to improve recruitment, and how to boost retention. It's a strategic response, not a last-minute reaction. So I'll leave you with this one final thought. This isn't just about data and plans on paper. It's about action. I want every single person here to think about this question. What is the one conversation, the one introduction, the one email you will start this week that could be the final piece of the puzzle for one of our interns? That's how we get this done. Together. Thank you.